will tell you to move 5 degrees to starboard because I want the vessel to go to the channel.
Okay.
So I will just simply turn it
5 degrees.
to the right hand side, starboard side. Yes. Such a rescue area whereby once he sends a distance,
What to expect of product? To boost the fishing industry, we have provided additional resources and approved an attractive set of incentives, and these measures will support the development of designated fishing ports at the coasts, facilitate landing of fish by deep-sea fishing vessels, and finance aquaculture technology and innovation transfer. As part of this effort, and to ensure that we can land at least 30% of fish caught in our waters, all gazetted fish landing sites in our waters are now currently being recovered and secured for the benefit of the fishing community. In addition, construction works have commenced on 5 fish landing sites, notably Kichwa cha Kati, Ngomeni in Kilifi County, Gazi, Kibuyuni, and Vanga in Kwale County, as well as 2 fish markets at Malindi in Kilifi and Likoni here in Mombasa. Our vision is to position our country globally as a nation that is harnessing its sea, ocean resources in a sustainable manner to benefit current and future generations. We are indeed emerging in the world, and we want to see ourselves also as a rising maritime nation. You will recall we hosted the Blue Economy Global Conference in Nairobi in November last year. In furtherance of our vision, we will also be co-hosting the UN World Ocean Conference with Portugal in Lisbon next year in June. Among the many benefits of such global events is the opportunity to establish new investment and partnership opportunities. Indeed, today we are taking 2 major steps towards recovering our lost dream. The first is the revival of the Kenya National Shipping Line. The shareholding agreement that we have signed today marks the beginning of a well-thought-out plan to transform the Kenya National Shipping Line into a world-class shipping line over the next 10 years. Kenya has always aspired to establish domestic shipping and maritime capacity. Indeed, in 1966, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and Zambia formed the East African National Shipping Line, which at its highest throughput held a market share of approximately 11%. It was dissolved in 1980. The Kenya National Shipping Line was then established in 1987 as a national carrier to handle containerized exports and imports, freight cargo to and from the ports of Kenya. For various reasons, however, the Kenya National Shipping Line failed to grow into an effective national carrier. We are here today to revive that vision. The revival of the Kenya National Shipping Line will enable Kenya to benefit from the regional and global maritime transport value chain. For about 90% of Kenya's foreign trade is dependent on maritime transport. Taking part in our own maritime transport service will enhance the contribution of the sector to the national economy and make the cost of our goods that much more competitive. The Mediterranean Shipping Company has been a strategic partner of the Kenya National Shipping Line since 1997. The agreement we have just signed will thus deepen this partnership and enable the Mediterranean Shipping Company to more effectively support the revival of the Kenya National Shipping Line. The Mediterranean Shipping Company is the second largest shipping company in the world and the only one that owns both cargo and cruise ships. We are therefore fortunate that through this invigorated partnership, we can quickly grow our shipping capacity by riding on its wings. The agreement we have signed is expected to facilitate growth of traffic throughput at Container Terminal 2 to over 1 million TEUs, create 2,000 seafarer jobs, and 1,500 sea time training opportunities every year. The bulk of these seafarer jobs will be generated through cruise shipping. While there are huge opportunities for Kenyans to serve in foreign ships, they have lacked opportunities to get sea time, a prerequisite for serving on ships. The Mediterranean Shipping Company has committed to create training opportunities for our youth and to provide about 3,000 jobs per year, as well as 1,500 sea time slots for our Kenyan youth. The seafarers we are flagging off are the second lot under that commitment. It is also important to note that because of the partnership with the Mediterranean Shipping Company, the Kenya National Shipping Line will gain access to more than 500 ports across the world. Moreover, that partnership will enable our shipping line to strengthen the cruise shipping sector, jumpstart tourism, and indeed coastal agriculture and agro-processing. The second step that we are taking today is the commissioning of the BANDARI Maritime Academy. The academy has been identified for accelerated development into a center of excellence in maritime training, research, and skill development in the blue economy. The academy is expected to become a top supplier of world-class seafarers for shipping lines all over the world. To enhance skills and ensure they meet the highest possible standards, the BANDARI Maritime Academy will partner with the Kenya Utalii College, the Kisumu Maritime Center, and establish twinning arrangements with the Mediterranean Shipping Company Training Academy in Naples, Italy. I am confident that the enhanced training will bring out the best in our talented young people. Indeed, as we were informed earlier by the General, the 16 seafarers we flagged off last November have become a source of pride for Kenya. Hongera Elizabeth na wenzako, pongezi sana. We as Kenya are all very proud of you. Today again we flag off 62 seafarers out of the 119 that have been recruited by the Mediterranean Shipping Company, and I am pleased to note that 40 of them have already been assigned a ship by the Mediterranean Shipping Company. For the seafarers we are flagging off today, I urge you to emulate the first cohort. You are Kenya's ambassadors in the sea, and we need you to help re-establish the reputation of Kenyan seafarers as professional, trustworthy, and hardworking. Such a reputation will attract even more companies to recruit from Kenya.